Do you want it? You want a mic?
Not really, actually. Woo.
Are
you gonna use it?
Nah, I'll just put it down here.
You have to use the mic to be heard on the recording.
Okay. Oh, at all? Okay, say something.
Check, 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 check. Introducing Home House. Are you Home House? We have a very special and very important offering about to happen. We are going to move our bodies in the Great Turning.
If I keep these hiked up, we will, yeah.
If we keep these hiked up. Yeah, I'm real excited to introduce one of my best friends and journey partners through PCC and through Saturn, Pluto, and through music, and through moving it all and telling stories that sometimes we don't want to hear, like stories of our buttholes.
Who doesn't want to hear about that? There won't be too many buttholes in this.
New paradigms, all the way down to our buttholes.
It sounds like you're bringing it back to the buttholes.
Home house.
Thank you. Thank you. Everyone, if you're willing, please stand up. We're discouraging sitting during this workshop, if that's all right. I want to just take you through our half hour because I have some intentions, but also they're open, of course. What I wanted to do, because I know that a lot of us are working with a lot of questions about how all of our lives are going to play out. Not just our lives, but the lives of the whole functioning planet. And that's a lot to hold. And I don't know how over the decades we're all going to hold it together, but I know that the together part is a big part of it. And one of the ways I understand how we hold things and how we let things go involves music and dance and getting the stuff that lingers in our cells and gets trapped in our bodies, acknowledging it, saying hello to it, and then kind of also letting it go. There's things that are worth holding on to, and there's things that aren't ours, and that we can't hold singularly, that we have to share. So in order to set a safe space for us tonight, I want to present home in the room. A lot of what I studied at CIS had to do with relationships with home and how they transform. And so to start, I want to do a little turtle stretch because turtle, carries its home on its back. So I'll show you. It's something like this. It's not too hard. First, you draw a turtle shell, like the outline of where your turtle shell would be on your back, and you can imagine that it's all patterned nice and has all kinds of nice spots, green and brown on it, or whatever colors you're into. As we're doing this and we're stretching, I also know that if I said the word home to each of you, you would have a certain place that would come to mind. I have one or two places that come to mind as home, and all of you do. Some of you feel at home here at Esalen, and some of you totally don't feel at home here at Esalen. I have no idea, but I just want to presence home here for us, because that allows us to have a space where we can more freely feel safe and held to be able to do the work that we're going to do. So, and I want to go into some of the scary places. I'm going to speak truth to what's going on, and that can be intense, but we also only have a half an hour, so I want to be sort of aware of where everybody is and how far we go, and that we also come back and go have free time and dinner and all that. So wait, I'm not done with this. So as your arms are out, just imagine home, where if I say home, where you think of, just imagine that place on the planet and those people that are there, and send them love and receive love from them. And you can do that with your arms even. physically in space from your heart center and out, expanding and contracting in this way. Yeah. Back and forth. So we're all connected in. Okay, so there's my intention here, as I've laid out this space, is to do somewhat of a Solastalgia Soul Train, and I'll explain what Solastalgia is in a moment. But Soul Train, as I understand it, was a TV show in the 70s, and there were couples dancing down a line, more or less. So when I do some songs, what this will give you all an opportunity to do is couple up, line up over there, and then sort of make your way down the line and do your best version of whatever we're working through in that particular song. Right? Okay. So, the first song, we're going to go through some elements. And the first element we're going to start with here, of course, is water. And, Elizabeth, deep gratitude for what you shared the other night. I have a deep relationship with the water body that I came from, that I emerged from on the planet, the Guapawag and the Matawan, the confluence that meets in central New Jersey. I have it tattooed on my back. And one of the reasons I care about home and have studied it is because I had to move out of the house that my family lived in for 50 years during my time at PCC. And that there was a lot of sort of really, really profound experiences that came out of that, that informed my sort of understanding of how homes are able to transform, or how that runs into difficulty, because there's a lot of homes that are shifting all over the world right now. Water, I opened the window so we could behold it a bit. It's the sea levels are rising for at least the next 1,000 years, based on what we've already done. And so we're going to be, all those beaches that have taken so many years to form, they're all shifting. And so the water is growing in our time and in the future that we're all coming into. And the first song that I want to do, it was inspired by a Rick Tarnas talk on the craziness of pushing the horizon when you don't know what's on the edge of that line, and you just keep heading toward, further and further out towards the line, not knowing what you're going to encounter or when it will ever show up. Something besides just the endless wet. So this is called Horizon. And if y'all want to gather over there, we can get into it, but warm up a little. So let's see, something like this. And when they're at the end, the next couple can go into the thing and figure it out. All right. Very good. Whenever we wheel our own bridges in, I remember set sail, and lost origins, peering over the edge, the last end of the road, and losing my mind, and then crafting the boat. Why did we wait? Didn't know if we could bear Belly in, got to share. The ceaseless buzz of machines grow silent. A billion bugs on your screens bite you. Keep the window closed, nothing will find you. You've lost all your weapons, your heart starts to guide you. Why did we wait? Didn't know if we could bear. Why did we wait? Then we got to share. Wherever we will, our own bridges in. I remember success, lost or here you're the end. The last step of the road, and then losing my shape, and then crafting a boat. All right. Thank you for doing all that water dancing. That was really good. I appreciate that. Okay, the next place I want to go.
Where is that?
Is, are you getting a phone message?
It's been going for the last 5 minutes.
Oh, I didn't notice because I was rock and rolling.
What are your cosmic cats?
I'll get to the cosmic cats. Okay, so the ground. We're gonna go to the ground. I'll turn off the echo. Oh, I'll actually leave on the echo, but I'll turn it on. For me, the ground fear, and if we can drop in if we want, we are on earthquake country. It's very easy to sit out in the hot tubs and be like, this is so relaxing. And there's no volcanic activity in any way involved in the heat that's coming out. This is a live landmass. And we live in the Bay, and there's 2 major fault lines and a few little ones running all over that place. My house is 5-10 blocks. Where's Carrie? Yeah, how close are you?
Did you guys feel the earthquakes for the last couple of weeks?
I was on the East Coast. I felt one of them.
Okay.
So.
You felt the one on the West Coast on the East Coast?
Yeah, exactly. So, I know something about movements. All of you, I'm sure, are in various places with your earthquake preparedness, just like I am. You're super ready. You're maybe the exception to my not being. But I'm okay, but I need to do more. And it's scary, because if it happens today, my instinct is to dive on my bunny rabbit and protect her with my body, and that's all I got, more or less.
Berkeley has excellent emergency preparedness courses that your whole street can take, and you can get
Yes, that's true. That's true. And we're gonna do an East Bay PCC Berkeley or PCC East Bay Earthquake Brigade. That's the intention.
You can do it without that also, because that might take a little while before.
Okay, so the next song is about the ground, and it goes like this. The down all the spots are flooded. Goes the plan, now all the lights go out. In your hand, and now will lead us from the sea. See the land, we're lost down. To the ground I tell them. To the ground I tell them. To the ground I tell them. Never let them fingers rest. To the ground I tell them. Never let them fingers rest. To the ground I tell them. Never let them fingers rest. And remember, we're not just dancing, we're also like channeling our damn earthquake fears too, you know? So don't miss the opportunity to get into that stuff.
Thanks, he wants it.
Yeah.
To find the blame around this side. Your eyes will adjust to other senses. Until the trust will go around with friends. To the ground I tell them. To the ground I tell them. To the ground I tell them. They never let their fingers rest. To the ground I tell them. They never let their fingers rest. To the ground I tell them. They never let their fingers rest. Sorry guys, you gotta do the next round. Yeah. No, that was a good start. That was great. Now, we're gonna do fire. Is that one that either of you resonate with at all? Hot. Okay, yeah. So we'll do a fire song. This fire song, the sun, our metabolisms, right? A lot of fires that we share. This song was inspired by an incident at Carrie's ranch outside of Austin. What happened, Carrie?
An almost incident.
Almost incident.
Fires came like within a mile of my mom's ranch. And so she wasn't there at the time, and the horses, we had the trailers to get them out, it was scary. But everything's fine.
The horses were there the whole time.
Yeah.
And you could have been there.
Well, our caretaker like rallied and got a cousin or somebody who had a cattle trailer, and like they were ready to take it. It took some scramble.
Okay, so this is called Carrie's Ranch. It's a little low, but that's because you were holding it all. Great. No, I think so. It'll be fine. Sorry. But was that passive aggressive? I apologize. I love you, Josh. Okay. So, let me just check my notes. I was going to talk about being an earth sign during the ground song, but y'all can probably tell that. Some water. Fire makes me more uncomfortable. Air, air is air, man. I'll get to air. Let's do fire first. Yeah. It goes like this.
First smell the smoke, home at the ranch. Clouds on the map told me where to advance. Gather the horses, check on the neighbors. Where are the photos, the important papers? I can feel the heat, the air is so thick. The thought of it ending this way makes me sick. This is our last chance before we're aflame. I want you to know, I do it again.
Thanks, guys. Okay, so we're gonna get to air. Do you have your thing? Yeah. That's okay. I'll just make the noises if you don't want to do it. I like doing the noises. Yeah. Fukushima. Anybody?
Anybody would. Would you apply it?
I think that when you are encountering things that could be huge, over, out of control, hemisphere-wide situations, on the death cycle, which Andres will talk about on Thursday, there's something that becomes very, you were talking about preciousness, and something that becomes very precious in just sharing a good meal tonight and playing and all of this, and sharing as best as we can as we go. I'm interested in learning more and understanding more about the situations with climate-based migrants, because there's hundreds of thousands of displaced people already whose homes have been destroyed, their topsoil gone, their land flooded or desertified. And that's going to be increasing dramatically, and there's huge questions in there, and we all could think about it a little bit before it's suddenly washing over us, if we can. Something like Fukushima is especially scary, not just because of the scale, but also, not that the scale's not scary, but also because it's invisible. It's in the air, radiation kind of just shows up. I mean, I was in the baths last night and just by myself for about half an hour with the rain, and magical. I mean, beyond, like, it's the perfect place I want to be in the world, and there's some consciousness that if the rain traveled over the Pacific from Japan, there could be some particles in there that are just splashing me in the face. And what am I supposed to do about that? Not go out in the rain? Not, no, I want to be in the rain. I love the rain. So, yeah. I don't know how that all's going to go, but I love you guys, and we're here. No, fuck it. That's right. That's right. And may we all grow and continue. I mean, may it be so. And it's really unknown. So I'm deeply grateful for all the time that we do get to experience. So this one's slightly more in that mode, and then also we'll have a little bit of coming out too, hopefully enough. This is called Tribe, Our Human Vibe. This is called Tribe, Our Human Vine is Ripe. And I just changed the beat so it would be slightly more groovy for y'all, so let me figure out what that was. It's that, it was based on, there was a, It's like the I'll get it. Just do a little bit of that. I'll catch it. Yes. Okay. Does that seem something you guys could do? All right. These men still want to fight. Ready from Instagram. In the edge of the villages, there's so many vanishing. What season is it? It switches. What hour? Hours. Oil sputters, blood and gutters, owl flutters. Wait, I mean scream! You're eating that? That was the final fish ever pulled from a dying sea. Did you witness that? That was the dying star when you were squished against me. Your region was stolen. Your aquifer is burned. So now it's compost, hospice, lost accomplice. Know what ingredients come out of your faucet. The bacteria I heard's in your area. Well,
thank you.
There's just one more song.
Why don't you take the first spot?
Yeah, you guys just
We'll reverse it. We'll
Yeah,
start
we'll
with
just
this.
like just interrupt
Okay,
us
reverse.
there.
You look spent. Yeah. How y'all feeling? Are you scared? Are you
Less.
a little stinky? Okay. Less scared. You got it through a little bit. Okay. We're gonna get into the last song is about sort of that tingly feeling of anticipation when you don't know what the fuck is gonna happen, but you have all kinds of expectations on it, and you have all kinds of things that you would like to happen and not to happen, and you're just kind of like, is it happening now? Is it happening? So this is called Until. And I played it at the last thing that we did as part of my graduate degree. So, yeah.
And we have each other.
And we have each other. Yeah, the last line of my thing was like, if you have community, you can get through anything.
Word is bond.
Boom, 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 Alright, I'll just put that there. Wait, that's right. Alright, now.
I expected all to go today. Something big is finally giving way. Do the birds portend a quake? What do they intend to take? Could this be the decisive storm? My last hours in this itchy uniform. And so until shit gets real, I will push whatever but lets me feel. And so until the shit gets real, I will push whatever but lets me feel. So I'm bubbling. Hey, you wanna play pretend? Fantasize about violent ends. Follow the evacuation route. I'll share my water. Please don't shoot. And here's some help to protect the source. Preserve it for our future thirst. So until the shit gets real, I will push whatever button lets me feel. So until the shit gets real, I will push whatever button lets me feel. One bubble, the shit gets real. I will push whatever lets me feel.
Whoa, bubble! Thank you. So, fine. In rap, in summation, sometimes stars are at the beginning of their life, and they're tiny, and then sometimes they're somewhere in the middle, and they're burning sort of steadily, and they're doing their thing, and then sometimes they're expanding out and exploding. Sometimes they become little, hunched up dwarfs of their former stars. Sometimes they have cats jumping out of them.
Yeah.
Thank you.